Have you ever wondered how a simple, crispy flake became a breakfast staple around the world? The story of Kellogg's Corn Flakes is more than just a tale of cereal. It's a fascinating journey of accidental discoveries, health reform movements, and a battle of business rivalries. From a failed attempt to create a digestible food for patients to an iconic brand found in nearly every household, the origin of Corn Flakes is packed with intrigue. But how did it all begin? Let's dive into the surprising history behind this legendary breakfast. The late 19th century saw a rise in health-conscious movements across America, one of which was led by the Seventh-day Adventist Church. This movement advocated for a vegetarian diet, natural remedies, and a lifestyle free from stimulants such as alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine. Among the leading figures of this movement was Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, a skilled physician and the superintendent of the Battle Creek Sanitarium in Michigan. The Battle Creek Sanitarium, often referred to as the SAN, was a health spa where guests were introduced to innovative dietary regimens and wellness treatments. Dr. Kellogg strongly believed that a bland, plant-based diet could help cleanse the body and prevent disease. As part of his efforts to create a nutritious and easily digestible meal for his patients, he experimented with new ways to prepare grains. One of these experiments led to the accidental discovery of corn flakes in 1894. Dr. Kellogg and his younger brother, Keith Kellogg, were attempting to create a more digestible form of wheat-based bread. During the process, they cooked wheat and left it out overnight. The next morning, they found that the wheat had become stale and dry. Instead of discarding it, they ran it through rollers, expecting it to form sheets of dough. Instead, the wheat kernels broke into thin, flaky pieces. Intrigued by the texture, they baked the flakes and discovered they had a crispy, palatable quality. They served the toasted flakes to patients at the sanitarium, who found them delicious and easy to digest. Encouraged by the positive response, the Kellogg brothers refined the process and started experimenting with different grains, eventually perfecting the recipe with corn. Thus, Corn Flakes was born. While Dr. John Harvey Kellogg saw Corn Flakes as part of his health crusade, his brother Keith Kellogg saw its potential as a commercially viable product. Unlike his brother, Will was a keen businessman with a vision of bringing Corn Flakes to a wider audience beyond the sanitarium. He recognized that with the right marketing and mass production, the cereal could revolutionize breakfast. In 1906, after several disagreements with his brother, Will Kellogg broke away and founded the Battle Creek Toasted Corn Flake Company, which would later become the Kellogg Company. He made two key innovations that helped Corn Flakes gain widespread popularity: adding sugar to enhance the flavor and launching aggressive advertising campaigns to promote the cereal as a healthy and convenient breakfast option. Keith Kellogg's marketing strategies included newspaper advertisements, free sample giveaways, and catchy slogans. His business acumen paid off, and Corn Flakes quickly became a national success. He eventually expanded the company's product line, introducing other cereals that solidified Kellogg's as a household name. Despite the success of Corn Flakes, the Kellogg brothers' relationship became strained due to their differing philosophies. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg was a staunch advocate of health and purity, opposing the addition of sugar to Corn Flakes as he believed in a strict, unprocessed diet. Will Keith Kellogg, on the other hand, was driven by the goal of creating a profitable business and saw sugar as a way to make the cereal more appealing to the general public. Their disagreements led to legal battles, with Will ultimately securing control over the Kellogg Company and the rights to the Corn Flakes brand. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg continued his medical and dietary work at the sanitarium, while Will built a business empire that made Corn Flakes a global breakfast staple. The success of Corn Flakes laid the foundation for the modern breakfast cereal industry. Will Keith Kellogg's innovations in food processing, packaging, and marketing set the standard for future cereal brands. The Kellogg Company continued to grow, expanding its product line to include Rice Krispies, Frosted Flakes, and other well-known cereals. Beyond its commercial success, Corn Flakes played a significant role in shaping breakfast culture. Before its invention, breakfast in America was often heavy and time-consuming, consisting of meats, bread, and porridge. The introduction of ready-to-eat cereals provided a quick, convenient, and nutritious alternative that appealed to busy families. The legacy of the Kellogg brothers also extends beyond food. Will Keith Kellogg became a philanthropist, using his wealth to establish the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, which focuses on education, health, and child welfare. Meanwhile, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg's contributions to dietary health and wellness continue to influence modern discussions on nutrition. And there you have it, the fascinating origin story of Kellogg's Corn Flakes. What started as a health experiment in a sanitarium became one of the most iconic breakfast cereals in the world. From accidental discoveries to business rivalries, this simple flake changed the way we eat in the morning forever. So next time you pour yourself a bowl, remember the unusual journey that brought it to your table. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more surprising food history.